Now most codecs need to be configured as to which settings you'll want. This comes up as an option when you start recording at source, but sometimes the dialog box won't show up in-game, so we should configure this ahead of time so we won't have to look at it. To do that, go and open up VirtualDub again. One way to save your settings is to simply encode a video with the codec, so that's what we'll do now. Since we just created an uncompressed AVI last lesson, let's just open up that AVI again. Go and click on File, then Open Video File, and I'm in the same directory as before, and you can see all those flyby TGAs there. Go to the end, and you can see Flyby Uncompressed, then Open. By the way, I'm going to delete those flyby TGAs for future lessons since we don't need them now. Alright, our video looks good. So now we're just going to save this using the Huffyuv codec. Go to File, then Save As. Now this time, instead of saving this as uncompressed, we'll pick a codec by clicking on the Change button. And here you'll see all your codecs installed that are compatible with the AVI format. Now this screen is important because this is exactly what will show up in the game if you try to record an AVI. The problem is that the game window might obscure it, so you'll have to operate blind. So take a look at your list of codecs. I only have one that starts with an H, so that means I can navigate to this with just the keyboard later. For now, I'll just cheat and use the mouse. So select Huffyuv, then press Configure. Okay, now Huffyuv is a lossless codec, which again means it can compress your footage losing no data whatsoever. If you want to select it on that mode, click on this menu on the right here and select Predict Gradient Best. This will give you decent compression without losing any quality. Now it also offers a method of lossing compression where it converts the footage to a different color mode but otherwise maintains all your visual information. I've done screenshot comparison tests using this codec, and for the life of me, I can't tell the difference between the lossless and lossing compression using Huffyuv. This will give you measurably better compression as well, so it's what I recommend. If you want this option, select Convert to YUY2 here. Then click on the left menu and select Predict Median Best. This left menu only makes a difference if you select lossy compression. Otherwise, it won't make an impact. You can ignore these other options. They're mainly compatibility settings. Now click OK. Now give this a name. I'll call this Flyby Huffyuv. Then save. I'll uncheck these boxes here, and notice how the predicted file size is much smaller than the original. That's the compression doing its stuff. Okay, well I don't have to watch the rest of this in code. This was just for you to set up the codec. Once you're ready, let's head over to the game and record something.